So I'll see you up at the sweatshop then, after I've cleaned the pub. What's happened to her?
I didn't see anything.
Her face is all bruised.
Oh, well, are you surprised? The brutes that must pass through that den of depravity.
Morning.
Oh, did you see her face?
Whose face?
Well, Charity. She's been beaten.
Really?
Oh, she wants reporting, that's what she wants.
Yes, well, as long as you're on time for work. Both of you.
Who does Madam think she is?
Charity?
Oh, hiya, Chris. Look, I'm in a bit of a rush. I'll catch you later, eh?
Whoa, what's happened to you?
Nothing. I just fell over, that's all.
Falling over wouldn't give you a face like that. Have you been seeing someone behind my back?
No, of course I haven't.
I wasn't born yesterday.
Chris, it's not what you think.
And it's not what you want to pretend it is either.
Okay, I'll tell you. We had a family disagreement, right? I'm not saying anymore.
Hey, you'll never guess what I've just seen.
Your mop and bucket lying idle in the cupboard?
I'm only a bit late, aren't I? No, Charity Dingle, with her face all bruised and battered.
Who did that to her?
Well, it's hard to say with her, isn't it? And I'm not the sort to go inquiring.
She wants to start looking after herself, that one.
Not as tough as she makes out, if you ask me.
I think she ought to report whoever did it to the police.
Well, anyway, Betty, if we could perhaps make a start on the bar.
What's wrong with her this morning?
She was only filling us in, Bernice.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Goodwin. I can't afford that. Sorry.
I know it's none of my business, but what was all that about?
It's a private detective advertising in the paper. He tracks down missing persons. I thought he could look for Tricia for me. I thought the money I've made at the party would be enough to do the trick, you know.
And it's not, I take it.
He wants 300 quid up front just to start looking. Can you believe that?
Touched you. Makes a change.
Came to talk.
Got naught to say to you.
Yeah, well, I've got lots to say to you. So then, come on. What are you going to say about me and Angie? Well?
You're supposed to be on my dad's side. You're betraying our family, you are.
And what are you going to do about it?
We're all going to go on arguing because of you. We're meant to help each other out, not make friends with the other side.
And your point?
My dad will kill you if he finds out.
Well, he's not gonna, is he? Is he, eh? You are getting off lightly.
Well, I've not said out yet.
Aye. We'll keep it that way.
Bernice, do you mind if I ask your advice about something?
Of course not. Fire away.
Well, it's about Carlos.
Oh, yes.
I've been amazed by how well we've got on living together the past few days.
That's good, isn't it?
Oh, of course. I'm just saying it makes a change. Not exactly won any awards for picking the right man up till now. I was beginning to think I was jinxed.
Where's this leading?
Well, like I say, I know I've made more than my fair share of mistakes, but, well, I'm sure this time
Sure about what?
that I've found the one.
Look, he's lovely. I'm not denying that. Don't you think it'd be best to wait a bit before you make up your mind?
Well, yeah, of course it would, but maybe these are exceptional circumstances.
Yes.
So, and I know it makes everything very serious. I was thinking I might ask him to move in with me. Permanently, I mean.
It's shocking how many of these he expects us to get through in a day.
Yeah, and these brushes aren't exactly top quality either. I'm forever picking bristles off me handiwork.
If we could have a little less chat, please.
Take no notice of her. She's nothing but a fancy piece with ideas above her station.
Yes, of course we can finish the order by Friday. Well, see you later then. Bye.
More orders.
Yes, but I'm beginning to think we've bitten off more than we can chew.
Certainly, the way things stand.
Last! You nearly had my foot there.
As usual, Gloria, you're precisely on my wavelength.
You've just moved into the B&B, haven't you?
That's right.
Everything to your liking, is it?
No complaints so far. Why?
You know, just showing an interest.
Yeah, it's been pretty full all week. I reckon Carol and Terry got a hit on the handset.
Oh, well, you know what they say. No mistaking the smell of success.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Princess, you look pleased with yourself.
I am. I'm going to ask Carlos to live with me.
Are you sure that's what you want?
Not you as well. What's wrong with him?
Nothing, as far as I know. But then there was nothing wrong with Andrew or Darren or your beloved Ringo this time last year.
But, Dad, I know what I'm doing.
So, when's all this happening then?
Thought I might talk to him later on today. It just makes sense. Now, living above the pub's hardly luxury, is it? It'd be great if I could find a place we could call our own.
Yeah. Is that your way of saying, Dad, will you keep your eye open for me?
Could you?
When have I ever refused you?
Oh.
I'll catch you later. And Nikki, if you do ask Carlos, I want you to be absolutely certain about him. Right?
Right.
Ah, there you are.
I was just having a break. Spent far too much time cooped up in that bar. Is everything all right?
Yeah, fine. I'm just going to make a start on the food. Listen, I've been thinking, why don't I take some of the weight off your shoulders?
Sorry?
The fun run.
Oh, I see. Well, thanks for the offer, Carlos, but there wasn't that much that needed doing and I've sorted most of it.
Oh, are you sure? An extra pair of hands and all that?
No, it's fine. Like I said, I've got it all under control.
Right you are. Well, you know where I am if you need me.
I know exactly where you are, Carlos.
Carlos, could you stop work just for 5 minutes?
Of course I can. Everything all right?
Well, I hope it will be. I've got all nervous now.
Hey, tell me, sweetheart.
Well, the thing is... Well, first, I just wanted to say I've had a really good time these last few days.
Nicola, help with it.
OK, here goes. If I could find somewhere suitable, would you consider us living together? On our own, in a place of our own?
Ah, serious?
You look shocked.
No. I'm just flattered you should think so highly of me.
It's not thinking highly, Carlos. I love you.
Right. The thing is,
You don't feel the same way, do you?
No, it's just come as a bit of a shock, that's all.
But he said it was too soon to be asking you. I should have listened and left it a bit.
You spoke to Bernice about it?
Well, yeah, of course I ask her advice about most things. You don't mind, do you, me talking about our private life?
No, you've got to confide in someone, and who better than your sister?
I'm sorry, Carlos. I didn't mean to come on too strong.
No, you're fine. I'll have to have some time to think about it, that's all.
You mean you might consider it?
Well, just give me a while to work out where I'm at, eh?
Yeah, of course. Look, I'll get out your way. I can see you're busy.
Aye.
There's no rush, Carlos. It's just an idea.
Hello, Sherman. How can I help you? All right, Alan. How's it going? Well, I suppose we just have to keep on looking at. No, everything's fine. Alan, what are we going to do if we can't find her? I'll wait to hear from you then, eh? Yeah, thanks for calling. Bye. Been searching almost non-stop, there's still no sign of her.
I don't know what to say, Malin.
It's all right, neither do I. I don't know what I'm going to do either. I'm going to have to do something.
Sounds like you haven't been to sleep all week.
You want to try working for Eric Pollard? I'm all on to lift my pint.
Him and that Gloria Weaver are right whip-wielders.
And what do we get paid? A pittance. Oh.
Cheer up, Eric. Things can only get better.
You'll have to.
Although perhaps not immediately.
Oh, that's all we need.
You find a table, I'll brave the bar.
Okay.
Good evening.
The usuals?
Quite. A double for Eric, I think.
Did you hear that? A pauper 1 minute and now she's got money for doubles. Heaven knows what wages she's on.
Ah, well, it's all the same, isn't it? Management get the lion's share of the profits, while us what does all the work is left to starve.
Fancy buying a grateful employee a drink, Mrs. Weaver?
We want you sober and sensible tomorrow, Mr. Armstrong. I'm thinking of our product standards.
She's got more brass front than a guest house gong.
I want a word with you. All right. Do you want it outside? Because that'll suit me just fine.
You can threaten me with violence all you like. You know where it'll land you. But if you ever lay a finger on Charity again, you'll regret it for the rest of your life.
What are you talking about?
Cowards hit women, Zach.
Now, listen, big man, I have not got a clue what you are going on about.
Don't you play the innocent. Charity's been attacked. She's told me it was a family matter, and we all know what your temper's like.
I've not touched her.
You haven't even got the guts to admit it.
I'm serious. What the hell's happened to you?
Oh, leave it, Zach.
So it was Kane.
Chris, will you just leave it?
Wait. I'm going with you.
Suit yourself.
You lot are animals.
Hi, Bernice.
Oh, hiya, Dad. Pint?
Actually, I was hoping to have a quick word with Carlos.
Oh, yeah, well, he's really busy in the kitchen.
I want to go through, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, of course it is.
Right.
Someone left my cake out in the rain. I don't think that I could take it, 'cause it took so long to bake it, and I'll never find the recipe again.
Sorry, it's my era. Bernice said it was all right to come through.
All right, Rodney. Oh, it's amazing the tunes that'll go through your head when you're stuck in the kitchen. What can I do you for?
I just wanted a quiet word, man to man.
About Nicola?
I can't think of any other reason I want to talk to you. Can you? I just wanted to know how serious you are about her. I think we both realise how she feels about you.
Aye, I know. Look, Rodney, I'm not about to mess her about. I think Nicola's great. And we have a fantastic time together, and if we move in together, it'll be because we both know how much we mean to each other.
It's good to see she's found herself a decent fellow at last. And one who's happy in his work.
I try to be.
Look, I didn't come here to give you a hard time. In fact, I'd like to wish you both all the best together, just so long as you realise that if you do hurt her, you'll have me to deal with. Right?
Right. Understood.
Good. I'll buy a pint next time you're off duty. I just can't find the recipe again.
What a peculiar thing to ask me, Viv.
It's a simple enough question.
Do you honestly think I go sniffing at my dustbin, checking to see what stench stuff's giving off?
No, but when you've got Carlos serving food all day, there must be a fair bit that gets thrown out, and I was just wondering how long it took before it started to reek.
I don't know.
Fish, for instance. Now, say if he's serving prawns, and someone leaves a handful.
Look, I really think perhaps you ought to have a word with Carlos. Though, quite frankly, I doubt his nostrils are any the wiser than my own.
I might just do that.
The best thing to do is look on the bright side, Eric. All small businesses have shaky starts.
Yeah, but not this shaky. It's not as if we haven't got the interest or the orders. Well, a question of how much longer we can survive with such a shabby workforce.
Well, perhaps it would be wise to consider finding further staff, either in addition to or with a view to replacement.
My thoughts entirely.
Best not to fret over it tonight. Drink your drink.
Gloria, I really am very grateful for your support.
I'll always be there. Of that you must have no doubt.
I've had a word with Carlos about us living together. He needs a bit of time to think, but it's looking promising.
That's fantastic news.
My dad's going to start looking for somewhere we can share, so fingers crossed everything will slot into place.
When he said he needed some time to think, did he sound doubtful in any way?
No, I don't think so. But it's a big step, isn't it? He needs to mull it over, that's all.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You do think it's a good idea, don't you?
Oh, he's a lovely man. And you're right. We'd show once and for all how committed he is to you.
What are you doing? How did you get in?
I wonder. Similar setup to yesterday, is it? When Charity came home and found you waiting for her at her place?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. I didn't think you would, somehow. This is your one and only chance to start telling the truth.
If house happened to her, it's her own doing. It's her fault you and me had our fallout. And she's the one who was hiding money from the family.
Yeah, and you're the one who nicked it off her and kept it to yourself.
She's deliberately trying to poison you against me.
I'll decide who gets punished, when and how.
Get real, Dad. You can't be around always.
You report to me before you do out connected to the family, right?
I don't report to anyone.
On the station.
Where are you off to, mate?
I don't know. London first, I suppose. I'm going to try and find Trish.
Isn't that where Alan is?
Yeah, maybe, but I just figure the more there are down there, the more likely we are to find her.
What about the restaurant?
What about it? I'm not going to work my socks off to earn money for life I don't even have any more, you know? So I'll find Trish. I don't care about the business.
Good luck. You know the number if you need anything sorting here.
Cheers, mate.
Hey, and you remember when we got our man to climb through the window of that posh house to see if it was still vacant? Eh?
And she was still lodged there when the owners came back.
Yes! I told you it was no job for a lady.
Into the oven, yes, 10 minutes, just for 180. And if you want to make a little thing to hang on, you just put a little hole in there. Right. And then put your ribbon through. When you get them out of the oven, you need to make sure that they cool on the baking tray because do they not stick to the bottom? No. Well, this is you know the reusable non-stick. You need to grease it well, and actually you could probably grease it and put some flour on it too.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, there she was, wedged in the window, a polka dot pop socks, kicking and screaming.
If you forgot to put your holes in, you can.
I thought tonight would never end.
I don't know how you do it, sis. It'd knacker me running the bar.
Well, don't ever tell Alan this, but it's more of a bane than I ever imagined.
Still, you've got your Ashley to return to at the end of each evening. But you can't wait for him to return on Monday?
Yeah.
Look, don't stop up on my account. Go to bed.
No, it's okay. I'll just have this drink.
It's my dream, you know, to end up like you and Ashley. Devoted to each other. Do you reckon Carlos will be as good for me as your Ashley was for you?
Oh, I think you're asking the wrong person.
You know what I mean. You must get a vibe off him.
I'm just his boss, Nicola. Really, what a question.
Sorry. It can be a bit full on, can't I? Perhaps I was a bit too full on with him. Maybe that's why he's taken his time to decide if he could live with me or not.
Don't go rushing into anything, Nick. You might have been hurt by a million men, but even so, don't go giving yourself completely to one who seems so right, just to wipe out the wrongdoings of the rest.
Beneath?
No, I mean it. And don't look at me and Ashley as any kind of ideal.
What's that supposed to mean?
Promise me this is just between you and me.
I promise.
Me and Ashley. It's not as perfect as you think.
Isn't it?
Well, not everything I'd hoped for, prayed for. God, I prayed.
Why? What's wrong?
Don't misunderstand me, Nicola. I mean, I love him to bits. Ashley's a wonderful man. He thinks the world of me. But he hasn't added to me. I'm still the same. Still the same as when I met him.
Unfulfilled, you mean?
Maybe. Oh, forget I ever said anything.
How can I?
No, really. I mean, he's everything to me. I suppose maybe what I'm trying to say is the wedding ring, the commitment, you still have to live with yourself.
So did something go wrong after you'd made it so permanent?
No, nothing went wrong. It's just... Oh, perhaps I'm just trying to warn you. Don't hope for too much. Because maybe it'll never be quite as good as you hoped it would be.